guys wouldn't have any extra pens, would you? I mean, yeah. If I could have one in the backup, that'd be great.
So we'd like to recognize those girls at this time. If you could come step forward, we have a t-shirt for you. First, Allie Schindler with a total of 6,504 shots taken this summer. Next, we have Kaylee Dockery, 10,722 shots. And last, we have Reva Sheets, who took 21,044 shots. So, great job, ladies. Continue the hard work. And we'll get started with warm-ups.
watch the playback on live?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It looks alright.
Other than camera stuff. I mean, you do a good job. I mean,
I think it's just because it's live. I think it's a little scraggly. I think it's better when it's on TV.
oh really?
That's what I think.
Because I don't get the cable, but I watch YouTube on my TV.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's still not. So
Yeah.
you're saying it would be a little bit better if it was coming through Airtel telephone.
Yeah, it looks a little better on TV, I think. I think it's just because it's going through the live, the computer and everything. I think it's a little pixelated.
One of the things I notice is I'll see something really extraordinary or really I enjoy, you know, explaining or whatever, and then I watch it on playback. It's like I can't hardly see that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes when Jim and I are, maybe somebody throws one off the referee or whatever, and it doesn't really pick that up. It's just as the ball bounces away.
Yeah.
You know. from the Ayersville hangar here in Ayersville. Today you'll see your Ayersville Lady Pilots play the North Central Eagles from the Buckeye Border Conference. Welcome to the game. This is Thomas Streese on play-by-play today. Jim Brown had other things he had to do, and so I will be flying solo. Of course, as always, we have Riley Tressler on the camera. So the Ayersville Lady Pilots had a big win on Thursday night, scoring 62 points in a large win against GMC rival Edgerton. And so that put the Lady Pilots at a 4-1 mark in the Green Meadows Conference, which I believe puts them in a tie for second place. I didn't find out who won between Fairview and Wayne Trace Thursday, but the loser of that game would also be 4-1, and the winner would be on top of the standings at 5-0. Now next week, the Lady Pilots play Fairview with a chance to go 5-1 in the conference and a chance to win it all. I mean, it's in their hands right now in terms of the conference, but today we have a non-conference game, and the Lady Pilots are 7-10 overall. They're creeping towards that 500 mark. They've been playing much better since Christmas. Actually, they've been playing much better with the return of a whole lineup. For a while, they only had 5 or 6 regular varsity players playing. They've had the full complement of 7 players here for about, 4 or 5 games now. And they're really starting to get in sync with one another, as evidenced in that Edgerton Bulldog win. So today, we're about ready to get to the starting lineups. The North Central team, just to cover them for a second, is a very veteran-laden team. From looking at the starting 5, it looks like they're all juniors and seniors. And we will have the starting 5 before too long here for both clubs and the beginning of the game. You're listening to the call here on Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. So hang with us here as they play the anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, and we ask that you please remove your hats as the Ayersville Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Jason Luthi, perform the national anthem.
here at the hangar. Again, this is Thomas Streese on the play-by-play today. As I mentioned before, Jim Brown had prior commitments, so he cannot be here today, but I hope you're able to enjoy the game with my voice and description of what is going on. The first team to be announced, of course, will be the visitors, the North Central Eagles. As I'm sure most of you are aware, they are located in Pioneer, Ohio, up in the very corner of the state, beyond Eden, if that gives you any idea. And the North Central Eagles are wearing the black and white, black jerseys with white trim and numbers. North Central is led out here by Madison Brown, a 5'5 junior. She'll be joined by Lauren Balzer. She is a 5'5 junior as well. Also starting for North Central will be number 10, Isabel Burnett. Isabel is a 5'5 sophomore. The fourth starter will be Kylie Westfall. She's number 11. She's a 5'4 senior. And to round out their lineup will be Kendi Holstein, number 25. She's a 5'9 senior. And the first starter for Ayersville is senior Kaylor Martin. Kaylor Martin is starting today. She's 5'4". She's joined by number 11, Kaylee Dockery, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 12, Macy Freilich, a 5'8 junior. Freshman, Allie Schindler. Number 14, a 5'9 freshman. And finally, rounding out the starting five, number 22, Casey Oakley, a 5'10 junior. So for your pilots starting off, we have Martin, Dockery, Freilich, Schindler, and Oakley, with Sheets and Kraft coming off the bench, amongst others. So we'll have the tip. Looks like number 12, Kendall Bonney, will tip for the Eagles against Macy Freilich, number 12. So a pair of 12s will tip it off here to start the action. As I mentioned, from Pioneer, North Central had a good long trip to make this 12 o'clock start here on a Saturday. So we'll see. Maybe the Ayersville team will be a less travel-worn team to start the game off. But anyway, the Eagles have the ball to start with. And out at the point is Madison Brown. Over to Balzer. Balzer and Brown running the offense. It's a zone, kind of a 3-2 zone by the Lady Pilots to defend the basket here at this end. We got the ball down low to number 25, Holstein. And a drive for Balzer to the corner. Back out on top for Brown. They're kind of probing this defense and not getting a lot done yet. Number 2, Brown gets it up to Holstein. Back to Brown. She's looking it over. And it's to Balzer. Balzer, long pass to the opposite corner for Holstein. Down on the block, the person who jumped it up, Bonnie, misses a shot. Here comes Ayersville the other way. Dockery gets it to Oakley, and out to Allie Schindler. Schindler back to Macy Freilich on the right wing. Macy with the left-hand dribble coming down the lane. Macy looking for someone to pass to. It's back to Martin. Martin and Oakley. Oakley with the drive. Goes off her knee. She tries to grab it. She does get it out, but we got a steal here by Balzer. Balzer that has it taken back by Kaylee Dockery. Nice hustle by Dockery to retrieve that ball and keep the game scoreless. 0-0. 6:30 to go. First quarter here at the hangar. Macy Freilich with the dribble again to Dockery. Back to Martin, who shields her opponent real well there to keep the ball in her hands. Freilich with a right-hand dribble down to the block. She gets it over to Oakley, who's having a little trouble with the dribble. She somehow saves it to Dockery. And Schindler gets Martin set up for a long shot. It goes wide to Balzer for the rebound. Here come the Eagles from North Central. Brown to the corner for Holstein. She misses everything. Martin unable to keep, let's see, that's number 10, Hickman, off the boards. Hickman scores the first basket for the Eagles on the putback. Schindler with the ball out front. Lady Pilots trailing 2-0. Martin Left-hand dribble into Freilich. A little turnaround. Nope. That rebound is to Brown. Brown coming the other way. The point guard past Oakley all the way. She puts it up, and she gets her own rebound. A little bit of a block there by Schindler, and ball's retrieved by Martin. Nice job by both Schindler and Martin defensively. Here comes Schindler, looking things over from the point. She gets it to the side to Kaylee Dockery with the left-hand dribble. Kaylee comes down the lane. Off the board, no good. Kaylee with the rebound, no good. Allie Schindler with the rebound has it stripped from her. That's Holstein that took it away. And it looks like Holstein might have got something in the mouth, elbow or backhand, I don't know. But I think she'll be all right. We got a timeout on the floor. 4:55 remaining in the first quarter. The North Central Eagles lead just by 2-0 over your Ayersville Pilots. We'll stay with you through this timeout. The game's been a little back and forth so far, and Ayersville's had several shots, but for whatever reason, the lid's been in the basket so far. The shots have been good shots. They've taken a good look, but they've rolled out. So we'll see whether Ayersville can get a stop here and go down and tie the game. So Balzer will take the ball out of bounds for the Eagles. And Brown with a left-hand dribble. Now we have kind of a soft press here for Ayersville. They're trying to trap the ball, and it's successful as number 4, Balzer, the junior, throws it long out of bounds, and it's a turnover on the Eagles. Ayersville sets things up again with Schindler dribbling the ball out front. She's coming down the lane. She's bumped. And that foul will be on number 12, Kendall Bonney. Bumped her with the hip there. And it will allow the Pilots to take the ball out of bounds under the basket. Sheets is now in the game. She gets it to Dockery. She comes down the lane, and she misses a shot, but she keeps after the rebound. Dockery gets her own board, and they'll reset here. Ayersville trying to get that lid off the basket, down 2-0 with 4:20 to go in the first quarter. That shot was taken by Schindler and didn't go in again, and here comes North Central. Brown out front, looking things over with the dribble. Over to Balzer. Ayersville trying to find a way to trap again, but they've packed their defense in a little tighter here. The pass is out to Balzer, and that's no good. But North Central gets another rebound. Brown, the point guard, found a way to grab the basketball there. Balzer back over to Brown. To Hickman in the corner. She's got the only basket. Hickman on a putback has the only score of the game right now. Balzer gets it to Hickman across the way. Hickman back out to Balzer, excuse me. Nice drive by Balzer, but Schindler gets the ball outlet to Dockery. She slows it down and puts it in with the harm and the basket. Kaylee Dockery takes it hard to the hole, scores, and is fouled. That finally gets them off the schneid. There's 2-2 here in Ayersville as the Pilots have tied the Eagles. That foul went on Brown, the point guard, her first, team second. The shot is good by Dockery, and she gives Ayersville their first lead of the game, 3-2. Now we got that, as they say, half-court press. And they broke it pretty easily. But I didn't see who did it, but somebody deflected that ball out of bounds. There was someone open underneath for the Eagles, but a good job by the defense not letting that pass get through. So Brown, with the left-hand dribble, has the ball out in front again. She and Balzer run the offense from out front. Burnett was down in the corner. Balzer again with the ball back to Brown. Ayersville trying to keep the North Central club from getting a good shot. And this time, number 5, Burnett misses. But again, Brown getting good rebounds as a point guard. I'll tell you what, Ayersville can take advantage of that if they can watch her wander inside and then go the other way with the rebound, because there's nobody back when they get the shot up. Holstein back to Brown. Brown to Balzer on the side. Here come North Central trailing by 1, 3-2. Low scoring game so far here in the first quarter. Three-pointer from Brown. The point guard puts it in. Junior scores the 3, and now it's 5-3 North Central. Allie Schindler with the basketball. She's being guarded by Burnett. And Sheets out front now, being guarded by Balzer. Sheets inside to Freilich. She misses, but Schindler with the rebound. She misses. Now it's down, and can we get a tie-up? Freilich tries to save it, but there's a lot of black shirts for North Central, and they now have the basketball. 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 5-3 North Central with the ball. Holstein in the corner, goes across the way. Sheets tips it out of bounds. Nice job on that cross-court pass. Not giving that pass up easily. Sometimes you get bunched in underneath the basket, and that long cross-court pass makes it across. And nice shot by Balzer from 3. 2 straight three-point shots for the Eagles, and that puts them up 8-3 here in the first quarter. Sheets on the wing with the basketball against Balzer, goes inside, leaves it for Schindler. Right-hand dribble out to Dockery for 3. Good! Kaylee Dockery with 6 early points, and Ayersville trails 8-6 here in the first quarter. Holstein gets it down quickly to number 12, Bonnie. Bonnie has the ball go off her own knee. I think that was a good play by Freilich if I saw it correctly. Bonnie and Freilich both wearing number 12 for each team. And here comes Ayersville with a chance to tie. You know, they shrugged off those 2 3-pointers pretty well there, and they're staying right in it here in the first quarter. 2 straight 3-pointers by the Eagles, and here come the Pilots with Kraft now in the ball game at the baseline. Out to Sheets. Sheets has the ball. She fakes it with the rocker step, but she keeps the ball in her hands. Sheets to the side. Takes the shot. Kraft could not quite get it. It goes over her head to Bonnie. And here comes Balzer for North Central to Brown. Balzer and Brown were the 2 that hit the 3s just now. And they are still running the offense for North Central. Balzer, right hand to the side. Nothing there. Good defense by Sheets. Inside now to number 12, Bonnie, and she misses at the buzzer. Kaylee Dockery comes across with the rebound, and that will end it here in the first quarter. The North Central Eagles, visiting from the north, lead your Lady Pilots by the score of 8-6. We'll take a break here on the Ayersville telephone and YouTube I did it again, streaming live here on the network here after one quarter. As the band plays Hang On Sloopy in the background here, we'll come back to live action. Ayersville has on the floor right now Sheets and Martin at the guards, and then we have Kraft, Freilich, and Dockery underneath the basket right now. Now North Central has broken their huddle. Ayersville will have the basketball and chance to score as we start the second quarter. And by the way, I will try to figure out the difference between screaming video and streaming video very quickly here. I don't know why it wants to come out of my mouth as screaming. Here we go with Sheets over to Martin. Martin on the wing. Martin with the left-hand dribble. Looking for a teammate. Finds Dockery for 3. Good! Kaylee Dockery with another 3 for the Pilots. It's 9-8 Pilots, and Kaylee Dockery has all 9 points. Long pass goes off the hands of Burnett, and now Ayersville has a chance to build on their slim 1-point lead. Kaylee Dockery coming out of the locker room firing today. 9 points already. Here goes Sheets to Dockery. Dockery with the right-hand dribble looks things over. Dockery gets it into Freilich. Nice pass. Nice job by Freilich with her body control. Puts it up and in. And now it's 11-8 Pilots as Macy Freilich has 2 points. Long pass, batted away by Kraft. She can't quite save it, thank God, because that would have been dangerous for her to jump over the coaches on Ayersville's bench down there. Rather be healthy in this particular situation. So, again, Brown has the ball outside. She gets it over to Balzer. Brown, Balzer, and Burnett. The threesome moving the ball around. Balzer to the corner to Hickman. Hickman drives inside, misses everything. Dockery's going the other way, 1-on-5. Here she goes. Oh, she's blocked. Nice play there by Burnett. She blocked the ball on the shot by Dockery. So here comes North Central, and they're going to pass it completely away. Balzer had a good idea, but that pass was not good at all. She completely missed her teammate down there and threw it out of bounds in the far corner. So here comes Ayersville with an 11-8 lead. Ayersville has the only 5 points here of the second quarter. Sheets gets it across the timeline to Dockery. Dockery has 9 early points for your Pilots. To Sheets in the corner. Sheets gets it on the block to Freilich, but a nice step in there by Holstein for the steal. Really did a good job. That wasn't her player to guard, but she helped out and made the steal. So Brown over to Balzer, out to Holstein. I'm sorry, not Holstein. That's Bonnie out front. And we got a score there. That's a 3 for North Central. Balzer hits another 3 after the turnover last time. She pops a 3, her second of the game. 11-11 is your score. Sheets down to Martin on the drive into Kraft. Kraft good. Boy, some nice passing by your Pilots there. The assist would be going to Kayla Martin. Kraft on the board with her first 2 points. In North Central, that looked like a travel there, but they don't call it. Holstein puts it all the way out to Balzer, who just scored on a 3. Balzer to Brown. They look things over and slow it down. Brown to Holstein in the corner. Holstein looking to pass to Balzer. She shot fake, comes down the lane, and scores a nice little runner. Nice play by Lauren Balzer. She now has 8 points. 8 points for the Eagles. Sheets to Dockery for 3. Dockery, she's just in fuego here. Everything's going in for Kaylee Dockery. That's 3 threes already. She's got 12 points here in the first half. Kaylee Dockery really making it pay for the Ayersville Pilots. 16-13, the Pilots lead. Balzer again, she has 2 threes of her own to Brown. Brown guarded by Macy in the corner. Back out to Balzer. Balzer not able to find anybody, so Holstein has to give her an outlet. We got the ball down on the blocks now to Bonnie, and the ball is tipped out to the corner to Balzer. Balzer has her shot, her pass tipped. Brown trying to get down the lane. Brown puts it up and good. Wow, that was not an easy drive for Brown, but the junior puts it in. It's 16-15 in favor of your Pilots. We had a really low-scoring first quarter, but now both teams are starting to score at will. Again, part of that on Ayersville's side is the hot hand of Dockery. Dockery with 12 points. We got a timeout on the floor. I'm going to stay with you here, but I wanted to explain that it's a 16-15 Pilot lead. 3:42 to go in half. That 16 points is primarily through Kaylee Dockery's 3 3-point shots, and for good measure, her first score was a 3-point play. She scored and was fouled on a fast break that was triggered by Allie Schindler's steal, And now we have a 16-15 slim lead by the Pilots as we come out of the break. North Central seems to have a lot of different girls that can score. It's going to be an interesting game. The main thing so far, they've hurt the Pilots with their outside shooting, just like Ayersville. They're knocking down the threes. North Central has 3 3-pointers already. Schindler to the corner for Sheets. Sheets underneath for Kraft. Oh, Kraft is blocked by the backboard. And that's going to be a jump ball. She didn't know she was so far under, and that caused her some problems with that shot. On the tie-up, North Central will get possession with 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Balzer passes it over to Burnett. There sure are a lot of B's on this North Central team. Burnett to the corner to Holstein. Tipped away. Dockery tips it before it can get to Balzer, and North Central will inbound it from basically the half-court line. And Burnett will inbound it to Balzer, it appears. Balzer with the right-hand dribble. She's got someone underneath. Kraft comes over, but it's missed anyway. Rebound to Burnett. Burnett down low. Shot up and no good by by Hickman. Hickman misses again. Boy, right now North Central's owning the glass that they're in. I think they've had 3 shots already, maybe more. And North Central will retain possession. The inbounds pass will be by Burnett. She gets it all the way out to Balzer, who has the ball at the top of the key. Again, 16-15, Ayersville leads, 2:42 to go in the half. Short on the shot, it goes off Dockery. She's grabbing it anyway, going the other way. Dockery gets bumped, and that foul will send her to the line. She was bumped on the fast break opportunity. 3rd foul on the Eagles. Ayersville yet to foul, which is always good news for Coach Nicely. Kaylee Dockery up and no good. Dockery does not make the first. She'll get another. She's 1 for 2 right now from the line. Here's her 3rd opportunity of the day. Dockery now has 13 points with the make, and Ayersville leads 17-15. North Central trying to deal with Ayersville's press. Dockery with the guarding of Brown out front. It goes off of Dockery. Oh, I went off of Brown, says the referee. We'll take that. Nice job by Kaylee Dockery on defense also. She's off to a fine start today. 13 points already. And the Ayersville Pilots with the basketball have a 17-15 lead. Dockery's like, well, maybe I should shoot this one too. Everything's going in for me. Kraft holds the ball over her head at the top of the key. She gets it out to Schindler. Schindler is knocked down. No call. And I guess Coach Nicely got a 30-second timeout while Schindler was on the ground. We'll take it with him here. 2:08 to go in the first half. Pilots 17, Eagles 15 on the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. We're back here at the hangar. 17-15, the Pilots lead. Both teams have 3 players that have scored. Dockery leads the Pilots with 13 points. Freilich and Kraft with 2 apiece. Leading scorer for North Central is Lauren Balzer with 8 points. Here's Schindler inside, not quite. A nice play there by number 12, Bonnie. Bonnie with the interception. Now North Central with the ball. Hickman with the drive. I'm sorry, that wasn't Hickman. I apologize. That was Bonnie again with the up and under. Nice play by Bonnie to tie the game at 17. Sheets gets it to Kraft way out high. Graff looking at Dockery, but it's not an easy pass, so she wisely keeps the ball there. Schindler with the dribble out to Sheets. Ayersville taking their time. They have patience here. 17 all here in the first half. Not a good pass there, and Schindler almost had it taken away. Now she gets the ball out to Oakley. They save the ball and save the possession. Sheets with the left-hand dribble to Dockery. Dockery looking for Oakley for three, but she pump fakes, goes down right to the hole. Then she got fouled, but there's no call. And now they call jump ball. Casey Oakley, nice pump fake and drive to the basket for the Pilots. But there was a foul there that wasn't called. Ayersville will retain possession. Sheets to Dockery again. Again, Dockery looking to score. She misses a shot, but Brown for North Central is dribbling hard the other direction. Brown with the left-hand dribble now. She looks it over. The spin move down the lane. Brown, oh my, what a play by Madison Brown. She spin moved, then she took the contact, just kind of threw it up there, and it went in. So the Eagles take a quick 19-17 lead as Madison Brown, the junior, has 7 points, looking for 8, and to complete the three-point play. Substitution for the Pilots is Kayla Martin. And the free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net for Brown. She now has 8 points to tie Balzer for the team lead for the Eagles as they lead at 20-17 over your Pilots. Martin, left-hand dribble, gets it over to Dockery. We've known what that is, but they're on her this time. Dockery dribbles again. She's looking for a teammate. Sheets out front. Man-to-man for North Central. Pass to Macy inside. No. Macy tries to get the rebound, but Martin has it for a moment. Now it's on the floor. And somehow they decide North Central has enough possession to call a timeout there. That was number 10, Hickman, who I guess had the ball long enough for a timeout. We'll hang out here with you with 16.8 seconds to go in the first half. The Pilots were coming out strong in the second quarter, but all of a sudden, Madison Brown had a couple nice baskets, and she had 5 points for the quarter, including a three-point play there. So the North Central Eagles, in a back-and-forth first half, have grabbed a 20-17 first half lead. With 16.8 seconds, they will look to try to get a last-second shot off, but don't be surprised with this kind of, I don't know whether you call it a half-court press or a little bit more than a half-court press. The Ayersville Pilots will be looking to steal and get a basket of their own before the half ends. Now here's Balzer with the basketball, down to 12 seconds to go. Brown, left-hand dribble. Brown being hassled by Martin. Gets it over to Balzer. She's looking for a shot. She doesn't take the shot. To the corner, number 10, Hickman with the shot, and a rebound to, I think that was Macy. I'm sorry, I missed that. I had my head down for no reason there. Well, reason to get a name on number 10, Hickman. And a long shot is not taken by Sheets. Time runs out on the first half. North Central extends their 2-point first quarter lead to 3 points as they lead now 20-17 here at the hangar at halftime. We'll take a break with you here for a while as we have the halftime festivities played for by the Ayersville Band. The pep band is here on a Saturday. Nice job for them with the anthem and the other music they're playing. Again, we'll take a break on the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. We're back here at the hangar as we have about 3 minutes to go here at halftime before starting the second half against North Central. Again, the score is 20-17 North Central against your Lady Pilots. I was just watching Kirsten Mannon from the JV team and plays in varsity. She had 7 points the last game in varsity. She's a 5'7" freshman. She's sitting in the last seat there with her leg propped up. She came after a steal in the JV game. And I don't know what she did, but I hope it's not a knee. It might be an ankle. But she went down in a good bit of pain and left the game. I wanted to say in tribute to North Central's coaching staff, when Manna went out, of course, the Pilots were down to 4 JV players with about 2 minutes to go in the game, in a close game, but I mean, it's a JV game. And North Central took out one of their players, and they played 4-on-4 the rest of the way. I've never seen that where the other coach tries to make things fair when an injury happens, that a coach has to go to 4 players. But that, I mean, I'm sure people have done it. I just haven't seen it. So I thought that was really good sportsmanship on behalf of the North Central coaching staff. And just to let you know, Ayersville fell a bit short in the JV game. They lost 16-15. They are in every game at the JV level, and again, they only have 5 players, so they're a little short-handed in general, but they play hard for Coach Frank Tressler every time they're out there. Back to the varsity level. We got a minute and a half to go before we get to the huddles for the second half, and we'll go over the scoring here in the first half. First for the Eagles, the visiting North Central Eagles. 4 players have hit the scoring column so far, led by juniors Madison Brown and Lauren Bolzer with 8 points apiece. Bolzer has 2 3-pointers and Brown has 1, so they both have been putting it in from outside. And then Kristen Hickman and Kendall Bonney have a basket apiece. For Ayersville, the leading scorer is easily Kaylee Dockery, who had 13 first-half points on 3 3-point shots. Macy Freilich with 2, and Taylor Kraft with 2. It's 20-17 as Balzer will inbound the basketball to start the second half for the Eagles. Here's Madison Brown passing it back to Balzer. Brown from the corner. It looked like that ball was deflected. The follow is no good either. Another shot by Bonnie, no good. Martin comes out the other side. Martin with the left-hand dribble. She gets it to point guard Schindler, and Ayersville will attack the basketball with 7.5 minutes to go. Martin on the drive. Nice hard drive to the basket with the left hand. And I don't know if she was in the act of shooting. It appears she was. Good job, Kayla Martin. Martin goes to the line. She's only shot 11 free throws all year. She makes that one look easy enough. And Martin puts in her first point of the night. It's 20-18 North Central. Martin with the second shot. Bounces around. Kraft battles for it, and they're going to say it went off, Taylor Kraft. So Martin gets 1 of 2 there. It's 20-18. And Madison Brown, as usual, with the basketball to Bowser. Tipped by Allie Schindler, and Allie Schindler has another steal. She's got the team lead with steals. She averages over 2 steals per game. That pass by Kraft was overshot, and Balzer comes up with the ball with the left-hand dribble, guarded closely by Dockery. Ayersville gets back in their 3-2 zone. And a long pass, Macy Freilich steps in front of that one. Macy with a nice steal for the Pilots, and Schindler has the basketball. Schindler to the side for Dockery, the leading scorer here in the game with 13. Dockery switches hands to Kraft. Kraft down to Dockery. Well, that was a nice pass. I don't even know Dockery realized that was going to get through, but she misses a shot, and here comes Brown with another rebound. Brown gets the ball over to the side. Fake by Hickman. Balzer down the lane. She gets it out, and that's Holstein for a long one, and Kraft rebounds that one. Kraft comes up, looking around. She's going to take a shot. She's blocked by Holstein. It looked like there was some body there, but they do not call a foul. It's a block shot for Holstein, and Balzer has the ball for North Central, leading 20-18. This is a lot like the first quarter where there wasn't much scoring, only 1 point so far here in the third quarter. Balzer wanted to take that shot, but Martin gets the deflection and now has the basketball. Nice job down low. The ball was tipped away, and Kayla Martin grabs it quickly. Kayla Martin looks it over. She's leading the team in assists, so oh man, she got a little bump there, and it caused a traveling. So we're going the other way for Ayersville, being on defense now, and Neva Sheets will check in for Kayla. Madison Brown and Balzer in the backcourt trying to take care of this Ayersville press. This has been a little nagging at them so far. And Brown having a little trouble out there. She's trapped. She's trapped. And it's a steal. Oh! Kaylee Dockery had the dribble for a second and couldn't control her attempt to steal the ball. And so, therefore, the Eagles will try again to penetrate this tough half-court zone of the Lady Pilots. Long pass down to Holstein. She fakes, might have traveled, but she missed it. The putback is in by Kendall Bonney. She's got 4 points now, and the score is 22-18 Eagles. 22-18, Eagles with the lead, and Schindler and Sheets sharing the basketball. Sheets comes down the lane. She'll shoot it. Nothing but net. They talked about her taking a lot of shots this summer. That was a pretty good-looking shot, and Ayersville's within two now, 22-20. Number 5 for North Central, Burnett, is sharing the ball with Brown, who takes a long one. And there's a block by Taylor Kraft. She's blocking 3 shots a game. Taylor Kraft doing a nice job clearing out that basketball for Allie Schindler. Schindler out front, down by 2. The Pilots have the basketball. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Macy with the dribble. She's back to Schindler. Schindler gets it across to Dockery, thinking about the 3, but now dribbles and looking for a teammate. It's Sheets. They'll start over again. They're guarding Dockery more closely here in the second half, and Sheets will take advantage with the long 3. Neva Sheets pumping some offense into the Pilots here in the second half. 5 points for her. Neva Sheets gives the Pilots a 23-22 lead. Down comes Brown. Nice job, but Kraft blocks her from behind. Brown doesn't realize how good a Taylor Kraft is at blocking shots, and she is denied by Taylor down low. North Central does retain possession, and they will inbounds the basketball. Burnett to Balzer for 3. No good. Good check out by Oakley. She's the team leader in rebounds. I think there might be ball on the inline or something. I'm not sure. She didn't do anything like travel or whatever, so must have been she might have dribbled on the inline as she was coming out of there with the rebound. Good rebound by Oakley. There could have been an over-the-back call there, but they didn't. Balzer to Burnett for 3. No good. This time Holstein gets the rebound. Holstein takes a long shot and drains it. Nice shot by Holstein, her first score of the game. And this back and forth game goes to favor of the Eagles. I'm not sure they've substituted yet in this game. I really haven't seen anybody. I take that back. One player, Hickman, has come off the bench for North Central. Macy has her shot blocked there by Bonney. They'll start again. Ayersville trails 24-23. And The referee says that during the drive, Kaylee Dockery is fouled by number 4 Balzer, her first. So Ayersville will trigger the pass to Dockery. Again, leading scorer in the game with 13. She had them all in the first half. We're now in the third quarter, 2.5 to go. And Sheets, who's got the hot hand, gets it over to Dockery, and now the ball's knocked away by Balzer. Dockery finding the defense much, much tighter here in the second half by this North Central Eagles. Macy with the ball in the wing. Macy with the right-hand dribble right to the basket. She tried to put the reverse on, but it didn't quite get high enough on the backboard. She misses. Here comes North Central, trailing by a point. Balzer has the basketball. She looked to shoot, but now they reverse it to the left side, back to the right side. Balzer, less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pass deflected by Schindler. Now Brown has it. Back to Balzer. Shot fake down the lane. She's blocked by Schindler from behind. Oakley tried to take a charge. We'll see what the call is here. Either case, Balzer's going to shoot. That foul was on Oakley, her second. First for the team in the second half. First shot up by Lauren Balzer is good. She's the leading scorer for North Central with 9 points. Martin checks back in for Dockery. Kraft's coming back in as well for Macy Freilich. And Balzer will have a second shot here as it's tied right now. North Central's ahead 25-23. And Kraft, boy, she's bumped on that rebound, but nice rebound anyway. Balzer missed the second one. Ayersville down by 2 with the basketball. Schindler goes all the way to the right side, puts up a nice shot, but the rebound's Burnett for North Central. Burnett has the basketball. Burnett looking to teammates. She gets it to the corner to Balzer. Balzer faking left, faking right, back to Burnett. North Central works the ball around with a 2-point lead. Ayersville sitting in that 3-2 zone, trying to make North Central make a bad pass and get the basketball back. Balzer to Burnett in the corner. Kayla Martin all over her. Pass back to number 12, Bonnie. No good. Ball goes out of bounds to Ayersville. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Ayersville trailing 23-25. Allie Schindler will bring the ball across for your Pilots. Martin. Left-hand dribble. Now she switches course over to Sheets. Ayersville being very patient right now. Not a lot of movement. Mainly they're just looking around, and a lot of rock'em sock'em action down on the lower block between freshman Allie Schindler and senior Kristen Hickman. Hickman gets her hand caught in the cookie jar. Her second foul, team's third for North Central. A pushing foul down on the block. Sheets gets the ball inbounds. They had a little difficulty getting it inbounds that time. Sheets down low to Kraft. She's tripped, but no call. Ball now in Balzer's hand, going the other way. Balzer over to Holstein. And it's deflected out of bounds by freshman Kraft. Ayersville trailing by 2. It's been a tight affair from beginning till right now. And there's 15 seconds to go in the third quarter as North Central tries to find a good shot at the buzzer. Balzer down to 5. In the corner, Burnett. Hickman's blocked by Oakley, and that'll be it because they couldn't really get a shot. Casey Oakley says, no, get that out of here. And we'll close the third period with North Central, again, leading by just 2 points, 25-23. You're listening to the Ayersville Network, and streaming on YouTube. So I mentioned the third quarter was playing out like the first quarter. The North Central Eagles outscored Ayersville 8-6 in the first quarter, but in this past quarter, Ayersville was the leading team with 6 points to North Central's 5. But again, both very low-scoring quarters. Ayersville will hope to do a little bit better offensively in the fourth. Hopefully they can get Dockery back going again. She is leading the team with 13 points. And Ayersville will have the basketball with Sheets coming across the midcourt line. Sheets out down low to Macy. Now it's grabbed away by Balzer. She's going left-handed all the way down the lane. Pass to Burnett. She overshot. Dockery gets the rebound. Dockery on the floor. Dockery is tied up. And that ball will go back to North Central because Ayersville had the ball to start the fourth quarter. Inbound pass, triggered in by Burnett. Burnett to Brown, who walked right away. They got her on that one. She took 2 steps, and then she's like, I didn't mean to, but it was too late. So turnover on the Eagles. Sheets with the ball. Back and forth through the legs, out front, looking for a teammate. Martin goes through to try to set a pick. Nope, she clears through. Now it's Kraft with the ball on the wing. Picks up her dribble. Down to Macy on the block. Macy up and under. And she draws a foul. Right now, Macy's getting the best of it on the block down there with Hickman. And I think it was Hickman with another foul. So Hickman has the foul. Macy goes to the line, trailing by 2 points. Macy's shot up. Good. Macy's very close to 50%. She's now 18 for 37. If she hits this one, she'll be at 50% for the season. And she does. So 19 for 38 is a strict 50% from the foul line this year. Macy makes both shots. The score is tied 25-25. Dribble by Bonnie. Bonnie. Now a quick drive by Brown. Boy, she's really crafty at getting the ball into the lane, drawing a foul, and putting up some shots. I've liked seeing the junior Madison Brown so far. She plays much bigger than her height of 5'5". That foul was on number 12, Freilich, her first. Brown a little long on the shot. Comes right back to her on the carom. Brown will get another. Brown's second shot is good, so the Eagles retake the lead, 26-25. And here come the Pilots with Schindler. Schindler on the wing. Gets it over to Sheets. A lot of bumping going on down there. Sheets down low to Freilich, and Freilich knocks it out of bounds, unfortunately. That was a tough pass to slide through. Macy did everything she could, and that's a turnover on Ayersville. Here comes the North Central Eagles. Burnett has it deflected by Dockery, but Brown retains possession for North Central. Another block by Sheets. Now Brown takes it down underneath. The ball's out of bounds off Brown. She sat on her behind, and the ball trickled over the end line. Turnover, Eagles. Here comes Sheets inbounding the ball for Schindler, who's guarded by Brown, so Dockery comes to let a release go there and help Sheets out with the inbounds. Ayersville with the basketball, trailing 26-25. Sheets looking things over, comes down the lane, gets it to Kraft for three. Kraft puts it up, and it's off Burnett, but she gathers it in, doesn't have anywhere to pass it. She's trapped in the corner. Macy's got Brown underneath now. Brown tries to go past Dockery, and they get it across the line. Wow, Ayersville was trying to get the steal or the 10-second call. It's a one-point game, 26-25, North Central. Burnett to Brown. Brown to Balzer. A long three. Rebound to Sheets, and it's tied up underneath. Nice job by Burnett getting her hands on it. She's going to come out of the game now for Hickman. And similarly, Ayersville will bring Martin in for Sheets. And Dockery will come down to help out, relieve any pressure that Brown is putting on Schindler. They're trying to get the ball out of Schindler's hands, it appears, and they were successful there as Dockery now has the ball going to the basket. She's bumped, and she can't quite get it high enough on the backboard to sink that shot. But with the foul, Kaylee Dockery going to the line. 26-25, North Central. Dockery with a nice 65% at the line. She puts it in. That was 65 coming into the game. Dockery's made 3 out of 4, so that number will go up. We got a tie game, 26-26. Dockery with the second shot. She makes them both. She's got 15 now, and the score is now 27-26 Ayersville. Brown goes inside, blocked by Kraft. They're going to get Taylor on the foul there with the bump. That's the right call. Brown is really good at taking the ball to the basket. Again, only 5'5", but she's found a way to get in the lane and cause havoc for the Pilots' defense. Junior eyes the basket, down by 1. It's good. Tie ball game again. Back and forth we go. Madison Brown now with 10 points to lead North Central. Second one is a little long. Kraft will gather it in, and we got a tie game. Kraft is harassed out front there by Brown. Schindler goes all the way to the basket and scores! What a play by Allie Schindler. The freshman took it right to the basket. And now Ayersville leads by 2, 29-27. Brown gets the ball to the corner to Balzer out front. Holstein in the right corner. And she's stolen by Dockery going all the way left-handed. And that ball's blocked. Dockery gathered that ball in while she was standing out of bounds. And Coach Nicely doesn't get that call. I don't know exactly what he's arguing there, because Dockery was definitely out of bounds when she held the ball, unless he wanted a foul on that shot, which is very possible. So, with that last score by Allie Schindler, the Pilots lead 29-27, 4:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break with you on the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. We're back here at the hangar again. This is Thomas Streese. Jim Brown could not make it today, so I'm flying solo. Flying solo is an apt expression when we got the Eagles and Pilots, both teams that like to fly. I know, little pun there. But Ayersville keeps the lead at 29-27. North Central will go the length of the court to start their offense if they can get past the Pilot press. Dockery all the way here in the backcourt now this time. Balzer tries to get the ball back across to Brown. She does. Brown being guarded closely by Dockery. Now Schindler takes over. Brown still dribbling. Very confident ball handler out there is Madison Brown. Hickman out to Balzer. Tough pass, but Balzer caught it. Holstein doesn't really have anywhere to go, and now that ball's deflected down to the block. And Taylor Kraft says, let's tie this thing up and cause you to use up a jump ball, alternate possession. So North Central will keep the ball, but next ball alternate possessions, the Pilots. Long shot there by Holstein. And I think they said it hit something, maybe a wire or something up there, because he blew the whistle before it came down, and there was no foul called. So Kaylor Martin will inbound the ball. Pilots with the lead. They got to not play tentative, just play your normal offense up 2 with 4:10 here in the fourth. Shot by Schindler. She was raked on the arm. I saw it straight across here, but the referee didn't see it. So here goes North Central with Madison Brown. Balzer out front. Hickman with a drive to nowhere. And a shot from the corner. I didn't see the shooter. Rebound by number 12, Bonnie. That's her 6th point. Nice rebound for Bonnie. It's a tie game again, 29-29. And here are your Pilots with the basketball. Kaylor Martin runs her player into a pick by Kraft. Now goes Dockery with the right-hand dribble. Just looking around, finding a teammate. Now it's Martin in the corner. Martin comes baseline, gets it to Schindler. She's fouled again. Man, oh man. They will not call a foul on Schindler's shot. She's been shooting in a lot of traffic. Here comes North Central with Brown on the twist. And Martin says, I'm going to take this ball. And you might call it jump ball, but it's our possession this time. That's Ayersville ball this time. So turnover on North Central. Kaylor Martin saw Brown with the pivot and the reverse, and she was waiting for her to tie that ball up. Nice defense by Kaylor Martin. Here comes Schindler to Sheets. Martin takes a seat here for a second. I'm not sure who came in. It might have been Sheets. She's got the ball to Taylor Kraft in the corner. She tries to lob it, but that's not a good idea. But nice job by Macy taking it right back. And we got a travel by Sheets. Got a little overeager, got her feet shuffled before she could get her shot lined up. So turnover on Ayersville. The score remains tied 29-29 here in the fourth quarter. Brown down low to Holstein. Holstein has nowhere to dribble. She's trapped. And that is a quick timeout and quick thinking by Coach Greg, and I can't pronounce it, Weidlich. I can't say for sure, Waidelich. And he takes a timeout as Holstein was tied up. We'll stay with you at this timeout. We've got 2:32 remaining. You're listening on the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. As I say, the score is tied with just a couple minutes here to go in the fourth. Both teams have been really increasing their pressure on defense. So far in this quarter, I've got Ayersville with 4 points, Schindler with a basket, and 2 free throws by Dockery. And one second here, I'm trying to see where the extra basket is. Okay, so 2-6-2. I've got it right on, but somehow I don't have the right amount of points in the fourth quarter for North Central. They've got a 2 from Bonnie on a putback, and I know a free throw from Brown, but it'll work out. It's 29-29. North Central and Ayersville tied with Balzer triggering the inbound to Hickman. Hickman with a dribble. Out to Balzer. She goes left hand down the lane, and she took an extra step. And they'll whistle you for that every time when you take that big, long, extra step. Dockery gets it inbound from Sheets, and Sheets will try to bring the ball across with 2:20 going in the fourth quarter. Sheets, right-hand dribble, tries to cross it over. She comes down with the left-handed. Dockery for the shot, a little short. Kraft battles for it down on the block, and Macy somehow sneaks it out to Sheets. Sheets will start things over again. You don't have to take a shot right away, and Sheets thought better of it. She'll run the offense with 1:55 to go in the game. 29-29, good basketball game here at the hangar. Dockery with the crossover, puts it up and in! Kaylee Dockery, what a sweet-looking Allen Iverson-type crossover. She goes in and scores, and now North Central's having trouble getting it across the timeline. Brown gets it across just in time. Ayersville, 31, North Central, 29. Balzer tries to get down low. Oakley knocks it away. Kraft gathers it in, and here comes Schindler with a 2-point lead. Ayersville going to try to find a way to seal this ball game up 2 with 1:18 to go, and Tim nicely says, let's talk it over, get a strategy going, and try to put that win in our pockets. We're going to take a timeout with the team with 1:18 to go on the Ayersville Telephone Network, streaming on YouTube. Listening in a little bit to the huddle, I didn't get it all, but Tim nicely definitely was talking to his girls about the idea of if you have the chance, take the ball to the basket, stay aggressive. If you have it, go. And one of the things that does, if you're all of a sudden 3-on-2 or 2-on-1 by breaking down the defense, sometimes they have to foul you. And speaking of the fouls, North Central currently has 5 team fouls. That's 5. Ayersville with 3 as Sheets inbounds the basketball. Sheets to Schindler. Oh, my. Okay, they called a traveling on Allie as she was trying to grab the basketball. She didn't seem to have possession right away. She fumbled a little, and I guess that was the problem. North Central having, again, some trouble getting it across, but you get the ball in Brown's hands, she finds a way. Out to Balzer. Balzer guarded by Schindler. Now number 12, Bonnie. To Burnett in the corner. Madison Brown back to Burnett. She steps back but doesn't shoot. Now we got a ball tied up on the end line, and one of the refs is going to call foul on Ayersville. He overruled the guy underneath the basket, and he's calling a foul on Schindler. So Schindler picks up her first foul, 4th on Ayersville. Schindler guarding the basketball again with Balzy. Balzy out to Burnett. She traveled, but they don't call it. She misses. Rebound to Dockery. She's going the distance. Dockery all the way. Up, and she's fouled. She is fouled. The basket didn't go in, but I'll tell you what, Kaylee Dockery was scoreless in the third. They started to up her pressure on her defensively. But in the fourth quarter, she says, I'll take right back over again. She's got 4 points with a chance to shoot 2 more in the basket. 2-shot foul for Kaylee Dockery. First one is not good. She'll get another chance with a 2-point lead, 31-29. The alternate possession right now is in the hands of North Central, so any tie-up will go their way. Dockery will handle the foul shot. Right-hand dribble, looks at the rim. Easy as pie, puts the second one in, 32-29. Dockery now with 18 points. North Central gets the ball across. And Brown, she might have walked. Coach Nicely wanted to travel on Brown that time. Brown has the basketball, 24 seconds to go in the game. Brown comes down and Kraft with the block. Kraft with the block. Kraft has the ball, and we got a timeout by Tim Nicely. He's like, Taylor, I like how you blocked the basketball, but I want to make sure the ball's in a guard's hands at this point. Wow, what a play by Taylor Kraft with the block to get the possession back to the Pilots. So to restate the situation here, you have 17 seconds even left on the clock in the ball game. Your Ayersville Pilots have the ball and the lead, 32-29. They'll take it out on the far side at half court. Alternate possession goes to North Central. North Central with the last foul on Dockery has now 6 fouls in the second half to 4 for Ayersville. Having 6 fouls, of course, you know what that means. If there's any bump or anything at all that's a foul on North Central, Ayersville will have the opportunity to shoot at least a 1-and-1. And if it's while they're shooting, they'll get either 2 or 3 shots. So that's the situation. It's an exciting part of the game. You can put this one away. 17 seconds. Sheets will inbound the basketball. Dockery moving around, trying to get open already. Here we go. Dockery in low. She's got it. Puts it up. And good! I don't know how that ball snuck through, but Dockery never gave up on it. She's got 20. Ayersville up by 5. 5 seconds to go. Long 3 by number 12. Bonnie. The Eagles won't give up. A 3 by Bonnie puts the score 34-31. It's a 3-point contest with 4 seconds to go. We'll stay with you again. 34-31's the score. Again, like I said, Kaylee Dockery had 13 first half points. She has 7 here in the fourth quarter for 20 points. And that's just been so big because Ayersville only has 34 points. Dockery's 20 really has helped them take and keep the lead at 34-31. So now what's going to happen is Ayersville has the basketball at the far end from their basket near the band. They'll inbound the ball from in front of the stage, and they will have the opportunity to try to get the ball in safely with a 3-point lead. If they get the ball in, there will probably be a quick foul, and somebody will be shooting a 1-on-1. Kayla Martin, the senior, with the pass. She'll move the ball around into Schindler, and she's bumped immediately by Brown. Good job of making sure to get the ball in by Martin and by Schindler. Allie Schindler will go to the line shooting 1-on-1 with a 3-point lead. And that was Madison Brown with her 3rd foul, in case you're keeping track, who is whistled with the personal foul. Macy Fraley comes in for Casey Oakley. And so on the floor we got Sheets, Martin, Schindler, Kraft, and Macy. Shot by Schindler. Rebound, and it's a long way for Brown. She'll shoot long, but I'm not sure that would have counted anyway. Your Lady Pilots have a win, 34-31 here in the hangar in a tough-fought game against a game North Central Eagle Basketball Club. We'll be right back with the final score distribution in just a second. You're listening on the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. to recap the action. Again, Ayersville with the big fourth quarter to come from behind and beat the visiting Eagles from North Central by a final score of 34-31. For North Central, leading scorer was junior point guard Madison Brown, who had a strong game all around but scored 10 points for the Eagles, followed by Lauren Balzer with 9 points. Kendall Bonney hit a late three-pointer for 8, and Kendi Holstein had 2 points to round out the scoring for North Central. For your home Eagles, they were led by a big game from Kaylee Dockery. She had 20 points. That might get her season average above 10. She's awfully close. And let's see, coming into the ball game, do I have that here? I'm sure I do, but I'm not sure I can find it, Chuck. Let's see what we got here. Scoring. Dockery, 9.1. So she might be a little shy yet of 10 points a game, but she got 20 here tonight. To lead the Pilots, Neva Sheets with 5 big points in the third quarter. Macy Freilich got 3 points. Allie Schindler added 2, Taylor Kraft added 2, and Kayla Martin hit a free throw for 1 point for Ayersville in their victorious effort here today. So thank you for joining us here from the hangar on a Saturday noon start. This is Thomas Treese with Riley Tressler on the camera. Of course, Jim Brown couldn't make it today. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We're broadcasting from the Ayersville Telephone Network and streaming on YouTube. Have a good evening, everybody.